sardine toast on the menu, half slice of baguette, toasted golden brown, cut a garlic clove in half, rub it vigorously on the bread, thin layer of butter, sweet onions, sardines, sliced tomato, basil, olive oil, salt, pepper, lemon juice. It's like everything, it's like a fancy Mediterranean tuna sandwich. Tastes amazing. Get all those sardines in there. Takes like 6 minutes to make. Can't beat it. The first time I got to use the new cinnamon basil that I bought yesterday and planted in my garden. Alright, back to the Mistlands. The biggest pain in the ass is how fucking full my inventory is getting. You know it's a great zone. You know it's a well-balanced zone when that's the case that's happening. Is it morning? Or is it night? There we go. 6 a.m. on the dot. So I've realized that one of my weakest body parts is like my foot flexibility. I was crawling on my hands and knees yesterday. I don't think bone mass is the buff. But I don't know what's better. We'll see. I was crawling on my hands and knees yesterday, and my foot being put back like this, where the tops of your feet are going along the floor, that was too much of a stretch for them. Not good. Okay, do I have everything I need? Yes, nothing else? One wood, whatever, we can deal with that. So like, yeah, like, you know, the way you like sit on your knees, kind of, if you're like in like a yoga class or something like that, I can't do that. Not good. Should move that chest. Anyway, off we go. It feels like the plains are a shockingly underdeveloped zone. In retrospect, right? Like, nothing really to do. This is the set, which looks unequivocally worse than the 2 previous sets. This looks worse than the Wolf Armor set for sure. And, like, arguably looks worse than just, like, the Iron set. The cape is more boring than the wolf fur cape. There's no instances to go into. What you do when you're there is like generally unclear. Your ability to find Yagluth is very hard. Yagluth himself is a sweet boss. I'm getting fucking swarmed here. Ugh. Being molested. That's what I get for talking shit on the plains, I guess. Okay, do I have one of these? I do. Great. Alright. So, what's my ideal entry point? What's this? It's water? Okay, so what's my priorities? The priorities are fully explore the area or to clear the stuff that I've already seen. I suspect that exploring the stuff I haven't seen is a more fun thing to do. Where's that guy going? Because he was scrapping with a fucking rabbit. More here? Scale hides, nice. Okay, so just to reevaluate, there's a little patch here I haven't seen. No, we're not doing normal wood. Or we are. Who am I to judge? This is nothing, right? Okay, a little hop. We're not having it. I'm getting stuck. All right, so what's going over there? A little rumble. Let's go see what's going on. See if we can get some free loots there. Root. So there's nothing I can do to this thing, right? Yeah. So this is a second fort, or did I just really do a bad job of introducing myself to the first one? Blood clots, red jute. Hey pal, how you doing? Yeah, it's me. What's all this? Okay, no ruckus there. Okay, so this is the one. I just pinged it pretty badly. Okay, so they're pretty cool. I like that. Always watch for the Gijal. Alright, so that's actually super cool. Also, considering the fact that they don't give you anything valuable, it definitely makes it tempting not to fight them. You know? Coins? In this economy? No fucking way. Just add a stamina constantly. I'm addicted to the shift button. Just the way that it goes. Kind of look like a rat there for a second. Alright, so let's try to explore this last coast. This is like a nice chunk. I feel like those little dinky little branches never have any wood in them. Look at this. Jeez. 3 log pieces. And a 1. It's so much better. 24 versus 38? Okay. Pretty widely variable. Never mind. Okay, it's just the normal wood. Well, when we have to, we will. Where'd that log go? Disappeared? Roger that. Mage cap tend to be on mountains, it seems. 8 at a time. It's pretty dank. Alright. Anything else around here? So the outer ridges tend to be largely inaccessible and or generally barriers. I could jump down there and potentially die. I remember seeing a lantern around one of these. So interesting. Over there is a whole new area. So we're obligated to check this out. Honor bound, really. Rabbit here. Hey, buddy. Mage caps up there. Maybe all of this is just going to be like the fucking outcroppings. And be not really worth it. Hold off here a second. Kind of feels like it's all going to be this rocky area, not worth it. How far does it go out? Pretty far, though. Let's die. Ooh, that was a big drop. That was crazy. That's like fucking quarry jumping. That's fun. Oh, hey. Looks like I got myself into a little brawl here. That was a generous hitbox. That's a very generous hitbox. Look at that. Absolute bullshit. Alright. Cleared out some riffraff. Yay, insect meat. Yay. So it looks like something cool over there. Stamina's low. Can you get up there to rest, please? Thank you. Can the Deverger teach me how to use magic? S'il vous plaît. Alright, what have we over here? I don't know what to name anything. It's like a wharf? I remember this is like, I feel like I've been here. Or been somewhere close. A harbor? What's the purpose to all this? Looks like one of those forts. We're good? Get me in. There's something in here. So there's like a harbor here with 3 dudes. It's like unclear what I do here. Can't talk to them. Unclear what to do with the wards. Alright, fellas, let you live. For now. Okay, so head north, finish the island. It looks pretty big. We got some more stuff to check out for sure. Problem with going further north is it's more difficult to get back. Can't pick up that stuff because it sinks instantly. Cringe. Can I go this way? Yes, I can. Ew, a blood clot? Gross. I'll stop here for the... recoup the stamina a little bit. So far, I really like this zone a lot. It's like that kind of like Oblivion type vibe to it to some degree. I know it's an obvious comparison, but like it just has like a greater feel to it. You know what I mean? Battles going on, factions. You feel like you're a visitor there and like impactful shit's actually happening. Very cool. Mystery, magic, wonder, treasure. Time to take some damage here. Ooh, that hurt. Those like some solid snake sound effects there. Okay, so I have apparently been here, but not really. think I can power up through here. Use my just pump those thighs and get up here. Ooh, more things. Lovely. It just seems to be a lot of like Dvergr areas with like unclear loot to them. Like, I feel like if I start busting up their crates and their compartments, they're gonna be mad about that, and that's what starts them off. Anything up there? Like nothing. Nothing in the water. Continue to be thankful about that. Sheesh. This is the petrified stuff? No. Fuck me up. Jesus. They're so annoying. They're so fast. Dude, I'd love to have some stamina for like more than a second. They have coins on them. They eat a Dvergr? Ching! So it takes a triple strike to stun them. With this given gear. So we want to go this way. And then north. So I've been through a lot of this. Okay. Duly noted. Okay, I'll eat next time I'm about to get into a battle. Okay, so I'm back over here. Take a breather here. Look at that widely variable damage. Okay, splits into 2 and not 3, so I was just imagining things before. Okay, so northward bound we go. Already full up on bullshit. The only things that are really unimportant are the feathers and the wood and coins. All those things I can get rid of. Alright, so let's just try to... We'll consider this a success. If we... This is the village. What is that? Okay, so ever upward. Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god. That was a long fall. Where the fuck am I going? So I'm down the outer edge by the coast. Never good. I'm in the water like a sap. Alright, this way. Cut in. Try to spend as much time inland as possible. Because the outer cliffs don't tend to be terribly fruitful, I find. They always come in twos, eh? It's only two, right? That was close. You just have to be kind of in flat land, it really helps. The third shot is doing it. I think I stunned him. Nice. Okay. Cool. Glad I put my food. I'm glad I ate my food when I did. Anything up here of note? Probably not. So the lamp over there. This just looks like a little peninsula. It's now nighttime. Which just means I probably should head back the way I was going. I'm sure nighttime is difficult here too. Okay, I didn't get a whole lot of progress here. Okay, I'll check out that blue lantern as I head back. I guess I'll do route for this too. Oh, so this is the one I've already been to. Got it. Okay, this is the way up to the big Dverger home. Nice. Alright, so. Looks like there's a lot more. Look at that. So stupid. It's so stupid. Everything is so angular, and you can't hit them. Look at this. It's so dumb. Come get it. That was a nice shot. Alright. Glad that wasn't like 2-star guys. I don't know if I feel kind of a little bit foolish marking these. Okay, this is going to be a lot more water. But there's evidence that there's a lot more mistlands up there. I think I'm just going to go clear out the section I've been to now and then worry about this part later. It's basically like 2 different regions. Who was that? Okay. Sometimes you kind of have to jump, but if you spam jump to get up a hill, it's way less effective than forcing your way up. One of those other top parts that you can't, like, I don't know if I can get to that one. Pretty fucking high. Pretty cool though. So this is the one I cleared, yeah? Everything makes that noise. Okay, got it. Oh shit. Alright, bring it on. By himself, this is not too terrible. Ooh, that hurt. Okay, by himself and you can isolate them. They're not so bad. Anything useful there? Not really. Alright, so. I didn't seem to mark off a whole lot over here. What the fuck do I do? There's always like the... There's always this is like the number one thing to do. I'll go east, see what's over here. Another place with very subtle music. Is it the sound of a seeker? Is this where it was before? Yeah, roughly. Okay. Okay, this way is fresh. Kind of weird looking. This is backtracking, this way is right, and then heading this way. Oh, I heard the big boy. Right? Yeah. Please don't jump in my head. Where is it? This way? You gotta roll to get it off, I think. It takes 6 damage per second. The way that works is really weird. Where's the big boy? Oh shit. This is scary. That helps. I can even kill him? This is really dangerous. Really, really dangerous. Fuck. Just like stuck on a hill with no stamina. just used a potion too. That was frustrating. Look, my inventory's not too full. That's not the hardest place to get back to. You just go straight north from where I started. Very annoying. I think I got a little fixated on the tick there and not the other two dudes. Okay, let's take a look here. So, just directly north, basically. I think I only have one. I think my food at home is almost out. Oh, I forgot the wisp. Shit. I wonder how much it matters. Oof, that hurt. Oh shit. Okay, good timing. And a haul ass. I'm not getting freezing even without the cloak, which is lucky. I think that might have been like the mistake if I brought it. Oh, I see. This is how it is. Sheesh. Especially frightening as I can hear the big boy. Okay, now I'm gonna do this again. Wow, this is such a cool idea. Divider Rogue. I wonder what he's doing there. Okay, there's the big boy. You can hear him coming. Okay, this is gonna be tense. There's definitely gonna be dudes here. Getting wet there is a mistake. Okay. What's the least important here? Okay, where is it? Okay, now I use this again. Where is it? That way? So as long as the... Hold on. Okay. Oh, be careful. Just these seekers come, I'm just in such deep shit. That thing is so hard to dodge, by the way. This fucking gunship. Maybe Maybe because it was nighttime, those guys are gone. It's just impossible to dodge that. It's just impossible. I really missed that. Doing this on a flat hill like this is really bad. Steep hill like this, I'm sorry, I mean. Behavior is questionable currently. Do you not see me? Big man? Oh, interesting. That's how it goes. Oh. Nightmare. Look at this. Yeah. Just sprint up the hill to do anything. This is the reason I died before. Like, it's impossible to dodge that shit. It's impossible. Look. I don't know what to do. You really missed that? What the fuck, man? This little steep area is really hard in the stamina for doing this. Just stay here and spam him with shots. Whew, that was sketchy. What is this? Tick trophy, nice. Okay, generally speaking, we're starting to fill up. Hair meat I don't find too valuable. The tick trophy is nice to have. Bile bag is more important to have. So what do I lose here? One black marble doesn't really matter. Okay, and what's here? Scale hide. Is there anything I want that more than anything? Swimming in mage caps. It's just rabbit shit, you know? What was that? Another tick trophy? Nice. Hey, bud. I feel like I just heard something. As long as you're not collecting metal, there doesn't seem to be too many there doesn't seem to be too many like ridiculously heavy things. I feel like I hear a nearby big boy. All right, so there's more around here. This is a big area. It's hard to traverse. And like there's whole parts of it that are like kind of dead zoney with all the rock. Oh, nice, another Diverger home, nice. Let's get right up to it first. So these are like kind of like the areas where the big boys are strong, like most concentrated, huh? Okay, I need a flat area that they're not on. I find the stab has been pretty effective. They attack so fast. Okay, not bad. Second Diverger home, lovely. All this part directly south is new. Is there any point in going to islands like this? Hard to tell. I mean, new is new. Be able to find something here. Kind of feeling I'm not going to though. Okay. Underwhelming thus far. Pretty sweet. Alright, so there's a little more here that's unexplored. But I suspect this will continue to be superfluous. Can't see shit. All right. You don't fall in there. How rude. All right. This is so annoying. Oh my god. All right. Okay, M. There's not going to be anything over here. We'll check anyway, but just fall and trip and fall. Ugh. Hope I'm wrong. Okay, there's that other continent I saw before. I'll also do this so I have something to show myself at least. Nice. There's always Yggdrasil wood if you cut down the full tree. Seems like. So hopefully there is more around here. So let's look at our inventory. Inventory's full as usual. So, in terms of what I recall of the stuff I need, in terms of what I call from the stuff I need to get stuff going, the smart move is for me to bring back a bunch of black marble, build the things that I need first, and then tackle the two Dvergr homes. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go check out that other village on the far side and see what I can get from the Dvergr village without having to fight those dudes. Oh, what's going on here? There he is. You big fucker, bring it on. You can see him. Oh, the damage isn't registering. Interesting. Oh, he's low. Who you been fighting, bud? Do I have any more fire resistance potions? I have one. Doesn't need it if he's this low. Oof. What happened to you? This isn't one I fought before, is it? Any ticks here? No? Alright, sweet. Free Gyal. I also feel like I got their trophy, like, very, very early on. Alright, nice. Very nice. There's also something to loot over here, I think, from whatever this guy fought. Fuck you. They're fighting. He was fighting Dvergrs. Got it. Okay, there's some black marble. So I do want that. So what gets cut? None of the food is going to be low enough. Okay, nice. Oh, he's fighting those three guys I saw before. When I was like in the dark. That's cool. Little story continuity there. Okay, so we're heading directly west. Here's a route again. It's a pretty good one for route, but whatever. Up here I've for sure been. Not sure why I'm choosing to go cross country here, but whatever. Okay, it's not the way. Damn, look at this. I'm in the fucking plains again. Instantly greeted by the boys. Alright, so we're regenning up. We're heading due west, basically. I don't really like it if that's not going through the Mistlands. I feel like maybe I'll miss something. It's really, really cool when I was running through it without knowing my stuff. absolutely in the dark. Okay, to some degree, the other argument is I'm quite close to the base, and I should go back so I can return my backup set. It sucks I just used the food, though. But if I don't have this stuff, it's going to make it a lot more complicated. I'm trying to stretch here. Okay, I got a whole inventory of stuff to return. 3 tick trophies. Let's go. Shit's wild out here. Okay, I got a bit of black marble. Okay, so sleep it off. Drop everything off, sleep it off, repair, head back out in the morning. I really like that food doesn't expire when you sleep. I appreciate that. Thank you, game. One of the few concessions to, you know, your fans. Okay, what are we doing here? Right. King in the castle, king in the castle. Okay, put all this stuff away, and then hustle to bed. I gotta repair too. No more healing potions, huh? Not good. Okay, so I need to leave 1 each of the foods here, of which I can't because that's all I have here. So we got some risks in terms of recouping ourselves, but whatever, we'll figure that out later. It's the wrong chest for you. There you go. Okay, so we're low on food again. Maybe that'll be part of my like off-stream time tonight, is to recoup some of those ingredients. But hopefully, once I get the cauldron, I can start using the new stuff, and then the situation is simplified a little bit. I can still really easily make the lox chests, the lox pies, and the fish wraps, though I'm pretty low on fish because I've never once fished in my life, and I only have the fish that I've carried around with me. Okay, repair my stuff. Still healthy on arrows. I should make the stuff for more potions. Honey, blood bag, raspberries, dandelions. All right, and we're off. Somewhat appropriate that you need that I have more fish tacos on me than I do the other things because they take faster to expire. Okay, so we clear as much as we can here, and then at the end we take all the black marble to the southern harbor. You don't pick up any of that shit. Jeez, this is so unimportant. Alright, onward. Okay, so I'm going to cross the mountain first and start the west side because that's where everything I want is anyway. I'm not going to put any of these in that slot because there's a chance that I might just accidentally mispress it. But it's definitely happened before. So I'm very curious what I want to do with those Dvergr villages. Because if they just have coins, the problem is they have stuff at the top of them. There's stuff in the roof of the fort which is important, like the extractor. Like I for sure want those, right? There's no way that I just like only want to stick to having one of those. It seems like a thing. It's so dumb. Just please let me hit something that's like 4 inches below me. For my initial fight, I did find the bow to be more effective against the Seekers than the melee weapons. It's a little hard to hit. Sliding down the mountain like fucking Legolas. Oh. Odin is sick. Whatever. It's too hard to find. Okay, instantly there's a little thing here, right? I don't think I had this one marked. It's another fort? Just constantly sliding on the hill. It's very frustrating. That hurts, 32. Okay. Nothing really here. I wonder if there's any benefit to being sheltered besides... Well, I guess you can sleep. But, it's also like, maybe just a rain thing? Makes you feel safe, cozy, etc. Obviously. Alright, so. Choosing to do this the hard way. I'm not sure I can get up here. You can always get up. Skyrim's jump spamming, but with a stamina bar. Okay, I've been to this part before. Oof. I need some water. I'm very dehydrated. 1 second. I had a glass jar in the chicken stock in the freezer, and I submerged it in water, in like a bowl of water, to defrost it. It almost completely defrosted the entire thing in like an hour and a half. It's very impressive. I will need these meats. I have. I love that they talk to me. If I go up here, they're gonna try to fight me, I think. But I want what you have, I'm sorry. There's a lot of dudes in here. Okay, all there is here is crates with soft tissue. He's following me up here. He's like, I'd like to keep an eye on you. Look at these stairs. Am I going to be able to make these wooden stairs like this with the iron? This looks so sick. I feel like if I take the crates, I'm going to get killed. He's not having it. Okay. What's in here? Just copper scraps? Ooh. Are they gonna help me with this? They are? You're good. Nice shooting, though, by the way. Just wood? I don't think so. Okay, a little underwhelmed by the copper scraps, I gotta say. Okay. So this is their little village. With an entry somewhere. So what's the point of the wood? The ward, sorry. Alright. So what's over here? Here's another fort. Okay, this is a little easier one to take out if I wanted to. Okay, let's see what happens. They don't care about that? They do care about that. Okay, I think they might be all be coming. So what did I get from there? So hopefully the ones from far across aren't coming down too. Okay, try to defend the stairs. This is good for me. Go back upstairs to recharge so I get stamina back. So they definitely don't like me going for the component crates. This guy's 1 star. Having a lot of trouble hitting him here. It's a misstyle. Oh my god. Are they healing? Clap. Okay, back upstairs. I don't really do very much damage to me, but I'm sure that'll change after Bone Mass is done. You guys are squishy. I should remember that a little more clearly. Is this guy healing? This is 2. Hopefully the other group isn't aggroed. That's a heal. So these guys heal. Got it. That's a fat heal. Okay, time to collect some stamina here. Oh shit. I'm gonna go back inside the house. It's getting a little intense for me. Okay, so it did probably aggro both communities here. So, eternal fight. They're coming for me. Time to go upstairs. I'm gonna die here. Oh my god, I'm at 4. Oof. Okay, so hitting their component things pisses them all off. And I'm not sure how I died there. That was like an arrow through the floor. Brutal. I didn't think it would take on both communities. I guess I had to find out though. Okay, problem is now How much food do I have? Not much. All the numbers are so strange here. If this comes out in boxes of 20, why does it not stack to 60? You know? Alright, so. Cooked lox meat, seeker, fish taco. I'm getting out of here. I'm not waiting all the time. So, across and up. There's gonna be a lot of dudes. And I'm way up in the thing. Oops. not doing the appropriate damage there for a second. I wonder if you still freeze if you're inside one of those houses. You probably do. Okay, so we're basically like a straight shot. It's very, very challenging to kill all of these guys. I'm also healing very, very slowly. A Warner Brothers cartoon in action there. How can this guy see me still? He doesn't have a bound wisp. Pretty accurate. We're shooting in the dark. Alright, pal. Enough. Okay, pretty fat amount of health from all this. I have generally found this weapon mode to be pretty useful. Maybe a lot of them have gone back to their base now. That'd be great if their call to arms is ended and I can just sneak upstairs. Okay, so since I cleared the ones that are native to this one, seems to have helped my chances here. Okay, great. play this fucking game again? It'd be great if this game had a stacking button. Some sort of like sort. Alright, so I have weak food. There are certain arguments that I should just dip. Yeah, there's certain arguments that I should just dip. I would like to get... I'm going to try to get a full stack of... this stuff. This fort is cleared. What are those guys fighting down there, if anything? Get fucked, loser. Okay, so they are definitely aggroed. This is just copper scraps? Duly noted. Okay, so how do I play this off? This is a nice little fucking stack. Oh. Wow. That guy was fucking annihilating me. Alright. So, now we're in trouble. The whole place is aggroed. So, maybe I make another wisp. So the thing to recall is once you recover your body and have both sets of armor, you unequivocally have to go home immediately. So what do I do? A third wisp, I guess. Nah, fuck it. Let's just do a blind run. Famous last words. So all the rogues in this entire area are kind of set off against me, I think. So I'm trying to think what else is really important around here. They got a lot of petrified bone there. Oh, excuse me. I would have had to... There's like 3 different buildings there. Okay. I don't necessarily... Okay, I'm naked, so I can't go through the things. Okay, this is stupid to be doing. I should just take the... I should just take the... the marble that I have down and prepare from there. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to make a race for the body. So stupid, oh my god. I thought the rustling grass was the Desquito. This is a prayer. To be fair, it doesn't really matter if I die. As long as I get back to my corpse, should be good from there. I have all my stuff. These I can pick up. So rabbits. Give me a heart attack there. I got the fucking speed boost though, I like that. Why is it raining? I feel like I'm fucking turbo running. I'm not in the mountains, bro. So that's an area with no mist. It's weird. The fuck? This shit is all so inaccurate. Look. Well, I'm there. I mean, I'm inaccurate, but like the melee shots hitting the way they do is like really annoying sometimes. I can't believe that hit me. Oh, yeah, don't forget that detail. He can't get through until he flies, so you can cheese this a little bit. Okay, all this is gettable, right? Okay, what's all this? More coins. Alright, I'm out of here. Homeward bound. So I'm gonna have to go back and clear that whole area. I kind of like the Dvergr. They're pretty cool. I don't like killing them. I wonder why this area is open and unmisted. Each of those is 3 mage cap. Ooh, what's this? This is the first fort I did. I remember this. What the fuck is that? Oh, this guy's fucking tanky. $210 is a lot. These guys are really strong. Fuck. Their attacks are easy to see. These guys in a group with the other Seekers would be so difficult, I think. My sword's down to 19. That's good. A mandible, nice. Okay, we'll drop coins. Grab the mandible, grab the carapace. Okay, cool, new dude. Nice. I guess they just like swim out of the way. Okay, so the other thing I would still like to do is if I can find some... It'd be nice to find some fossilized bone and be able to still take a stack home. I'm not sure if I'm gonna find any unless I marked it. It didn't really. Nice. Heidi hose. All right. So, ow. I'm impressed by how many stats I have, even from like the shit food. Like I just ate some like mushrooms and flowers, and I had like 130 odd health. Aren't rabbits supposed to swerve at some point? This rabbit is not practicing evasive maneuvers. He's just fucking gapping me. Wow. Okay, it's embarrassing. Okay, yeah, I would really like to have some more copper. But I don't have any marked. I probably have to mark the copper mines too. Oh, next time. Then he's gone. Okay, well, lots of new stuff. But it's really, what's most important here is getting the... What's important here is getting the upgrades to the cauldron. And maybe that sapsucker. And at that point, I should know more definitively what stuff I need to get. Hey, I'm good. Just exploring the Mistlands. Adventuring away. Try not to piss off any dwarves. You know how it is. And he's back home. Okay, so. Is there anything else I want to leave? Hey, fellas. Okay, yeah, we get it. I guess I can leave something here and take this other 7 home with me. I can leave the other... I can leave the wisp here. Ooh, I'm a bit high in health now. Okay, so, I guess leave that here. Pick one more. And leave the wisp. Actually, no, I can leave the wisp here. This is actually a smart move. And the copper scrap is 10. Wow. So it's the same as before. It's just unmined. Sounds like a good song. That's the way that it feels. Really good. Nice. Has things been good with your family since you've been home? Everything all right? I mean, I guess this method's better. I have to run all the way down here, drop it off. It's because I don't have 2 different teleports there. I guess I could have just made a new teleport. That would have been the smarter move. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like it's a bit awkward. How long will you be home for? Nice. Should be good. Today is the summer solstice. Longest day of the year. Oh, I see. Right. That'll be good. A nice finish midsummer celebration tomorrow. It sucks about your mom, but yeah. A lot of like the people who I follow on Twitter, etc., talk about how it's not the sun, but the chemicals we put on our skin, sunscreens, etc., which are the things that, which are the reason that melanoma rates are so high. People getting too much blue light from indoor lighting, just like living unnaturally. The sun's always been like, people just basically arguing the sun's that the sun's always been the same, and we're just doing things differently now. Not suddenly that like it's the environment or something. What do you guys do for the midsummer celebration? By like our calendar, it's actually the first day of summer. It's interesting. Ooh. Yeah, I read about that stuff. I've read about that stuff a lot in the last year or so. There's a lot of like, I don't know, like anti-modern health people I follow on Twitter. People who like, I don't know, question the orthodoxy, I suppose you could say. Nice. That sounds awesome. Nothing's better for a midsummer celebration than a huge bonfire. Are your brothers older or younger than you? I don't remember you saying. This is absolutely. This is like my house. It's like I'm living in the swamps in IRL. Just relentless death skeetos. The fuck? Oh, my shield's not out, right? Yeah. Okay, so it would be much better if I also had a portal here. So when I come back, when I go back to the base, I'm going to set up a second portal down here because this is where it's just a little more convenient. Okay, drop that off. What else can't be teleported? That. Like everything else is good. Okay, now time to go home. This is a bit of a boring day. This is just all running. Take some free shit. What else are you gonna get up to when you're there? Did you go to school, like grade school, high school? In this town that you're in now? And the roller coaster mine thing, yes, of course. I think that can be common. Okay. Professions means like jobs. Right. No, I meant like, is the hometown you're in now where you like, it's where you grew up, right? So is this where you went to school when you were younger? Right, okay. Absolute Cloudberry party. Okay. Your folks are living the good life. Out in nature. So what do you mean with the roller coaster mine thing? One shot. Feels good, man. Yeah, that can definitely happen. If there are like residual issues or latent things that haven't been dealt with, they will like always come back to find you. And also like some people say that there are like some like nutrient and like supplemental deficiencies that'll cause you to have more intrusive thoughts and just have less control over your thoughts. Some people say that supplementing magnesium is very important, just generally for people's health. It might be more of an. It's like just generally speaking, they say that like modern farming has like really harmed the soil, and we don't get the same kind of like basic minerals we used to. Essentially, the main thing is that stress and like unresolved life issues are always going to come up, and as long as those things happen, you can never really escape them truly. But the healthier you are mentally and physically, the better like your diet is, etc. The better that you can kind of like control your mind and be less like stressed. Constant fucking mosquitoes. So part of it is mental health, but part of it is just life, you know? You're like, these things are gonna happen if you have stresses. And if you don't feel like you're dealing with them. This is fucking endless, man. Like, chillness has to be, like, earned, you know? That's a lot of professions. 3? Make a lot of money. It's always the question. You either specialize in one and rise higher, or you do several different things and make more money in the short term. Doing lumberjack stuff is fun, though. Very manly. Stuff like that, like electrician, plumber, things like that. Those are the jobs that have been like considered to be blue collar work and like common work for the last few years, for like in human history. But those are the things that like increasingly are gonna like maybe pay more than are gonna maybe like pay better than anything. Like it's almost those kind of jobs, in some people's opinions, are almost like smarter to get into now than ever before. Okay, where do I put this mandible? Let's put it up here. That's good, yeah. My family has some lots of forest too, and once in a while they'll hire someone to check it out, see what's in there to make sure everything's healthy. Maybe take some wood out, just once in a while to make sure that it's in good shape. And then maybe they'll use that lumber for something like construction for the house or something. They built a tool shed with all like my stepfather's tools, and he used the wood from their lumberyard and got. I'm not sure if you guys have Amish people where you are, but he got like Amish or Mennonite like construction guys to build the shed. It's very cool. No, most heating here is furnaces. Some people like to light a fire in the winter, etc. But no, mostly it's like you use a fire. Fire is luxury, just like extra, and then everyone has furnaces or things like that. No. The Amish are, it's great to have around. They have very natural organic produce. They like farm the land well. Like some people say that the best produce and the best like beef you can get would be from an Amish farm. Pretty cool. Okay, time to take my ship out. I'm gonna go get the motor buff, and time to take my ship out to go pick up all that black marble. Actually, no. Well, actually, let me see. I should get more. Whatever. I'll do it now. Sometimes I feel bad for Amish people for not being like exposed to the same options most people have. I did learn that they have like they do have something in their culture where everyone at 16 is allowed to leave and then has to like decide whether they're going to come back or not. They're not like trapped into it. It's pretty nice. It's nice to see the children. Like they're so like outdoorsy. Like a little kid in like wool overalls eating like a cucumber. It's like living a healthy outdoorsy life. I respect that a lot. Walk into a home that's like, that looks from the outdoors like anyone else's home. Then you walk inside and it looks like the year is like 1880. Whoa, this is really different. All right, I was gonna build stuff for another portal. We're getting stocked up here. Yeah. That's really hard, man. It sucks to have family issues like that for sure. Alright, get out of there. Why are you frightened? No, no. What's wrong with Spanky? Is there something outside? It does suck, like, because you're trapped in your family relationships, you know what I mean? Like, you have to have a relationship with these people forever. And, like, there's no guarantee that you're all going to be, like, the same people, you know what I mean? There's no guarantee that you're going to be similar. So, like, you just have to figure out a way to, like, maintain the relation. It doesn't really... It's usually a cause of family stress if you, like, try to avoid and cut out the person forever. That's never really the best thing to do. But there's definitely ways that you have to, like, minimize some relationships, you know what I mean? These guys have been out here for years. These are the same guys from the raid before. Is there one more? Oh, a pufferfish, nice. It's just trying to be smart about it, like minimizing conflict and like not letting someone get in your head. Sometimes you have to cut people off. Like it happens for sure. That's the move. The jumping uppercut feels so good. I took away their food. My goodness. Okay, what are you doing over there? Okay, so the problem is this guy's stuck here. Alright, I gotta get the saddle and get these boys back in their cage. Seems like your brother is like maybe trying to get under your skin for some reason. That's kind of the way you depict it, at least. I'm a big guy. Let's go. I wonder when they added into this game. Was this always here? It's like such a surprising thing. This is the kind of game I wouldn't necessarily expect them to have an element like this in. Yeah. See, that's very small-minded. I hope that's not the case. That's like that's not a very nice way to be. I definitely hope that's not I definitely hope that's not the true case. I also feel like I think I was kind of poking at this before, but didn't necessarily get a clear answer. But like, I think also if a couple of brothers live at home and one does not, there is going to be natural resentment toward the one who doesn't live in the same town as the rest of them. Whether they're jealous of you or they think that you're not helping out or something. I'm sure those are things that are factors for some people. Wait, I was going to get stuff to make a second portal. Okay. So I only need to bring one half of the portal stuff now. Just to review, that is Grey Dwarf Eye, Fine Wood, Certling Core. So we have enough? Okay, all right. So I'll plan a portal when I get there. I'll call it something that I can't currently think of. Any fish sticking out of the walls? I could use some extra fish now, getting kind of low. That's the thing I'll have to do later tonight, I think. One, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna be gone for the next few days. Probably next time I can stream is Sunday. And then, so I think I'll probably do this boat ride. Then I'll probably call it a day at 5:30, so in an hour. And then after that, I'll probably tonight just pick up get as much food stocks and everything as I can, so that when I come back, I can just focus on getting the rest of the Mistland stuff done. That neck is way far out. Oh, it's a grayling. Yeah. I think the best possible result is finding things that you can do together. Yeah. But it sounds like you've done more than your share of effort. Maybe he's stuck at home and he's not happy with things. Often these things are very common. Hey, buddy. I always thought the serpent might be like a 1-star serpent because of his color scheme, but no such luck. He's just a normal guy. For some reason, he wants to do the most boring stuff with me. Well, maybe you should just do the thing that he wants and see if it improves your relationship. What's the worst that can happen? Zemi, what kind of food did you get? What did you order? I have to know. There you go. Do they do any, like, is there any alterations to sushi in Denmark that people, like, let's say, people who own the stores try to make to like appeal to the locals. Eating the sauna, splitting wood, to some basic health stuff. It sounds like you got a country boy of a brother who wants to do like manly shit. It's not the worst thing ever. So like here in Canada, sometimes they'll add things to rolls. Like they use a lot of like fried batter, like crispy tempura batter, cream cheese, mango, things like that. They add to the sushi rolls, thinking that it'll appeal more to white people. Of course, it's always garbage and more unhealthy and not very good, but some people like it. Yeah. Well, it sounds like maybe you don't want to do the things he wants to do, and he doesn't want to do the things you want to do. So maybe one of you has to compromise. You can't make anyone do something they don't want to do. Neither of you can. So what did you get at the sushi place then? Alright, that's good. It's weird that an ice dragon gives you a tailwind buff. I guess there's something else that they would do. Resistance to ice, the same way that Yagluth is resistant to fire? I don't know. Yeah, California rolls. Very famous. It's an authentic California roll is crab meat and cucumber and avocado with seaweed and then rice wrapped around it. It's like one of the most popular rolls. Me personally, I really like to get a salmon avocado roll, things like that with a lot of healthy fats. And then I also like to get like individual pieces, the nigiri, which is like the cylinder of rice with one big piece of fish over it. I like to get a couple of those, of different things that I find interesting. The sweet shrimp is very good. The fatty tuna. Tuna belly is always like extremely tasty. Yeah, nigiri is great. Heading up to here. Yeah, I like salmon more than tuna too. Tuna belly is very delicious, very fatty. Salmon is useful in a lot more different circumstances. And just generally quite good for you. Tuna's a little fancier in some ways. Very unique fish. Very metallic. I think swordfish is very metallic too. I'm not sure. I don't recall ever having it. This ride is way easier when you don't have two locks on your boat. Wow. I never realized sailing is so easy until I started sailing with huge mammals. Am I still really going full speed? I feel slow. Kind of weird about some of my plants. Two of them are doing fine. I feel like one of them is like, just some of the edges don't look healthy. I'm not sure what to do. They're all kind of getting some sunlight, but there's a tree out front. It's kind of blocking some of the sun in here. I would really be upset if the plants in here died. I have 3 big plants in here. You can see the one there. This one. It's like a green variegated plant that's green with yellow in the middle. And then 2 more here along the window. But so maybe they're not getting enough sun now that the tree is thickening. Little fish party here. Tons of them. Oh yeah, deep fried shrimp. The tempura. Can't go wrong with that. The oils are not so good for you. But they do taste very, very delicious. And they're very fun to eat. Especially with that slightly sweet soy sauce. Oh, amazing. So good. Well, Garrett, it sounds like the family dynamic makes you uncomfortable. Like, it doesn't seem like you really enjoy yourself when you go home. Is that true? Yeah, sucks. A lot of people feel the need to spend a lot of time with their family despite not feeling comfortable with their family. Okay, so the Mistlands adventuring is going pretty well. We found 2 of the huge castles, the Deverger homes, the ones that are infested with the insects. I haven't got into any of them yet. So there's one here, one here. Over here is like a little village, petrified bones. There's a fort here. I killed the Deverger in here. I think the Deverger in here will not like me either. So right now I'm going here. I'm going to take home the black marble so that I can do the cauldron upgrade. And then there's also something called like a sap extractor or something. I'm on day 550 or something, so probably about 200 plus hours of this one. You can teleport marble. Okay, that's good to know. I think I did actually know that, but I do need to bring home the Deverger extractor, which you can't teleport. So I still have to do this if I want to make the sap extractor. I don't really know what to do with the sap extractor yet because I don't know how to take anything out of the root yet. So I still need to do it for the extractor. So the goal is to make the cauldron upgrade, make that sap extractor, and see what new things comes up. And then that'll be probably it for today. And then tonight I'll stock up a bunch of food and get everything ready so that when I come back on Sunday after going to Toronto, that I'll be able to like have a bunch of stacks of food and do all these things and be able to like just do the rest of it. Really what I want to do is clear this area with the Deverger, get a bunch of marble, etc., and then start tackling these 2 like scary bases. That's really the next goal. Yeah, maybe. I have a funny feeling they do. Since it's called a sap extractor, I think the 2 of those things are related, yeah. I just gotta figure out what tool it takes to take the sap out. But otherwise, it's going pretty well. I fought one of the Seeker soldiers, who's like the heavy melee guy with like the digging head. That was pretty fun. I've hung out with like the dwarves in a way where they don't fight me. I kind of like the way they talk to me, honestly. And they're not really worth killing because all they give you is coins, basically. I got 1 trophy from one of them, so I have its like beard. I have his pigtails. And then otherwise, yeah, it's hard to tell what things are really worth doing with them. Although they have a little village that's got like a wall around it with a gate, and inside they have a bunch of petrified bones. Anyway, so I did learn, the reason I fought them all is I learned that if you break open those silvery treasure chests that have the extractor within them, then all the Deverger get very angry at you. I'm not sure if you can beat up the crates, but all there is in the crates anyway is soft tissue that I've seen so far, so I don't really give a shit. So generally I'm trying to figure out how much it's worth to like clear out the dwarves and see what stuff they have inside their bases. But otherwise, you go for the forts, and I'll see if I need the extractors for anything else. But mostly it seems like the Deverger homes are the most important thing, as well as yeah, I've got a bunch of the soft tissue, but I know that's an important thing for sure. But I'm just trying to figure out how much I want to do that, because you can also get that from other things too. I think. I'm not sure. Maybe you get them from fighting? I'm not sure. Anyway, so I next, once I figure out some more recipes, get some more things opened up, then it's time to go into those big dungeons and see how hard they are. I found 2 of them. Up here, looks like there's a lot more mistlands. But the mistlands here that are a bunch of islands, I find those little small islands generally don't have very much on them. And you said you should save the soft tissue, but in Valheim you should save everything, definitely. Yeah, okay. I'll figure it out. Yeah, no spoilers, please. So yeah, it's going pretty well. It's nice to watch the dwarves and the insects fight each other. One time there was like a group of 3 of the dwarves, and I passed by them on my way out. They're like, "Hey, who's out there?" Oh. Okay, they didn't take any damage at least. They're like, "Who's out there?" And then when I come back next time, they're fighting a Gyal, and they had taken a Gyal to like 35% before the Gyal killed all 3 of them. So then I got to finish off the Gyal easily, and then take all the coins from the dwarves. It was great. Okay, I'm kind of stuck here. Fucking random ass island. Is Robinson Crusoe here or something? One thing I wonder in this game that I don't actually really know is how much like increasing your skill, like swim or running. I think all that does is make it so you use less stamina per second of doing it, right? I don't think it necessarily makes you faster, but I'm not really sure. Remembering things like memory. I think that it's really hard to understand. Sometimes we'll remember things forever that we never expected to. Sometimes you'll talk to someone and something you said to them without thinking, like years ago, whether nice or not nice, can be something that like stuck with them forever. Sometimes, as I've said before, like a combination of listening to an interview and playing a game, or playing a game and listening to a particular song, will like stick with me forever, and there's no understanding of why those 2 things alchemically turned into something special. It's really hard to know. But generally, if something is really intense, you're much more likely to remember it, of course. People who have exciting lives feel like you have fuller lives. A day that is very full and busy will feel like I don't know how to say it properly, but like you'll feel more satisfied. A day that's very busy, you're like, wow, I can't believe how much stuff happened today. It goes by quickly, but it feels different. That's how it feels to me, at least. Basically, you never know. Okay, so one thing I was going to do here. So the wisp is nice because you don't have to use the headlamp anymore. The wisp will always provide light no matter where you are. It's very great. Okay, so I need to put a portal in here again. And what am I going to call this island? I'm going to change this one to Mistlands and call this one Moder. Actually, this one's fine. This is already called North Island. Maybe just call it Northeast. Okay, Northeast. Excuse me. Hey, that's my door. Hey, fuck off. Okay, so call this Northeast. Alright. So we got all the stuff we need off to the ship. And we're off. Is there anything in the chest here? No. Hey, big guy. Ooh, how do you like that? I got slammed. Yeah, I think I'm better at that than most. I think I'm better at that than most. I have a very good friend of mine. Two very good friends of mine. Where we used to practice making up like names for. We used to use a lot of really funny made up names. I thought like total gibberish ones. And then another friend of mine, we used to play RPGs, and we would have a system where, whenever we had to name a character, the two of us would alternate letters. Where I would do one letter, then he'd do the next, back and forth, and then at some point we'd make a name. And sometimes it wouldn't work, but sometimes we would make like the most creative, interesting names ever. And we would laugh and really like it. In fact, I used to have the last dog that I had. The name of the dog was the name of the dog that we thought of when we played Earthbound together. And we're like, wow, this is like the best dog name we've ever made, and it's a totally made up creative name. And so then when I had a bulldog, the bulldog had that name. Yeah, it's a really fun thing to do. The dog's name was that. And then as soon as we finished the name, we both just erupted into laughter. We thought it was so funny. And then that's what I named my bulldog. Good boy, I miss him. Bulldogs don't live too long. Relative to other dogs. Good old Roffet. It's a good name, isn't it? Yeah. In Earthbound, you have to name all 4 characters. Bulldogs only live to about 8 or 10, depending on their age. Typically, they're purebred. They have a lot of health issues, heart and breathing issues. So, I got him 13 years ago. So, he's been gone for a few years now. But yeah, in the game Earthbound for Super Nintendo, you name all 4 characters, your dog, and then your favorite food and your favorite thing. And so we had, what is that, 7 things in a row to name at the beginning of the game. So we're having a lot of fun using our like random naming situation. So once in a while, it gives you like an amazing name. That was one of the best ones ever, though. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that makes sense, for sure. Combo names are like, they're kind of like pet names. They're like affectionate, or like they have a familiarity to them. I got this beautiful wisp circling around me as I do this. Look at this. That's so mellow. One of the times I went back to my corpse, I had the Fenris set on in the claws, but I didn't bring a wisp with me, so it was the first time that I've actually run through the Mistlands without the wisp. Really scary, you can't see anything. Luckily a lot of it was cleared of enemies, so like I didn't see anything on the way to my corpse, but it was just crazy to see. It was like, you see nothing at all. It's like this, basically. This is like as dark as I've ever seen it this game. I know. It's so creepy. Or having a seeker soldier dig out of the ground like an ant. Whoa, what the fuck is this thing? They were very strong. Even when I was doing, if I stunned it, if I blocked its attack and stunned it, and my sword strike would do a gray damage hit of like 130 to 200. So that means they have a lot of health. I'm not sure what things do full damage to them, probably like fire or something. But even when I was doing a lot of damage to them, 130 to 200, it was like 10% of their health or something. They have very big health pools. The hardest fight I had was, well, like the 10 dwarves when I was inside their fort. That was very difficult. The second hardest fight I had was when I was fighting a Gil, and then 2 of the Seeker insects came in. So there's like 2 ticks, the Gil, and 2 of the Seekers. So That was hard. And then I was on kind of a slope, so anytime I had to go up the hill, I had to use stamina for it, so I got fucked over. I was out of stamina and got killed. So I've died twice, maybe 3 times. One of the forts that I haven't fought anyone in because I didn't start a fight is probably this one. One of these forts, I think this one, is 3 levels and there's like a dozen guys in there. It's crazy. There's 3 levels and each level you go in, there's like a bunch of dwarves just staring at you. And I learned that the mages heal as well. I was fighting 2 1-star rogues. And they'd run in, they'd shoot me, and then I'd do damage to them, and they'd run back out of the fort. And they'd come back at full health. I was like, what the fuck is happening? How many are there out there? But the mage was sitting outside, healing them, and they'd run back and forth. It was like advanced strats, man. Highly advanced strats. Yeah. It wasn't so bad because... So there's the dwarf fort, the castle, and then nearby was another little settlement. So by the time I died, I had already killed all the dwarves that were native to the little keep or castle. So the rest of them were still kind of far away. They were still trying to kill me if they heard me. Like when I was mining something, they came over again. But I had cleared the ones who lived inside that castle before I died. And there's just all the ones from further away are the ones who eventually overwhelmed me. The rogues with the crossbow are like pretty strong. If a rogue with the crossbow has a 1-star, he's very tanky and they do a lot of damage. Like I got hit, but I was fighting 2 dwarves, 2 rogues. So the weaker one would shoot me, then the second one would shoot me. If those both hit, I would be stunned. It's not messing around. I've been very lucky. I took the motor buff, but then I've had good wins the whole time. I might as well use it now. Just to get even better wins for the rest of the way. I'm almost home. I think I'll be home in 5 minutes. 2 stars of Seekers and Dwarves? That's crazy. Is it a nighttime thing, do you know? Or is it are they in special areas? I thought a 1-star Seeker wasn't so bad. He was by himself, though. The Seekers are harder when there's 2 of them. And especially if you're on uneven ground, where they can hit you, but you can't hit them. It's like the worst part of this game is if someone can be like this much above you, and they can hit you, but your sword strikes will just hit the ground. It's very frustrating. But yeah. The Seekers are generally harder if they come upon you when you're fighting someone else. It's nice to have the Dwarves and the Seekers fight each other and you can kind of back up. Okay, I'm very, very glad that marble is teleportable. Marble is actually it's very light. It's only 2 pounds per. Because it's basically the new stone, I get that. But you usually get 4 or 5 per piece that you black off. But the pieces are very hard to break. Yeah. It takes like 5 or 6 strikes to break a piece of the petrified bone to get the marble. Yeah, me too. When you said that, my heart like stopped. I was like, wait, okay, yeah, the extractor. We're good. Everything's fine. Yeah, so I'll get the mortar and pestle, which is the next cauldron upgrade. I'll see what food things are now, and then I'll make the sap extractor. I have to smelt a bunch of black metal. One, I think, to make the sap extractor, I think, or something. And then secondly, I'd like to upgrade my pickaxe, make it a little stronger. It's taking a little bit too long to mine stuff. So you're Danish. Have you ever heard of a restaurant called Noma near Copenhagen? Have we talked about this before? It's very famous in your country, right? Generally considered the best restaurant in the world for most of the past decade. Okay. Yeah. Before that, the restaurant that was usually getting best restaurant in the world was Spanish. I forget the name of it. It was like people who were like inventing sous vide cuisine and stuff like that. I don't. I used to remember the name of it. I can't remember it currently. And they closed down. And now Nomo mostly closed down. It's a good example of how like the fine dining restaurant experience is not like a financial model that works just by nature of like people won't pay what it really costs. And these restaurants are too big with too much staff. The whole model is like reliant on alcohol sales and like the chef making his own money through like television shows or cookbooks or something. The whole model is fucked up. I mean, it's restaurants, right? It's like the most common kind of business possible. So it's complicated to find like a method that works for everybody. A funny thing was when Noma closed in the summer, reading through, people used that opportunity because like people who had like never heard of it before or like it had renewed interest because it was over and it was in the news, everything. People use that opportunity to like make a bunch of examples of like recipes that are in the recipes that are from that restaurant, which are just always very, very crazy. Like brains inside duck skulls and like weird things with bear and all these things that are like supposedly authentic to the region, which can be like these really, really crazy, really spooky fucking recipes. It's pretty funny. I'm hoping when I have dinner tomorrow, I'm gonna get some real weird food. I'm going to a place that's all like hunted game meats and wild animals. See if I can get something strange. Yeah. For a good experience, maybe? Yeah, yeah. Well, there's lots of meals that are considered like some of the best places in the world that you wouldn't want to eat at all the time, even if you were very rich. It's for like a novel experience, but like generally speaking, unless you're like a college kid or something like that, you should eat most of your meals at home, just to eat more healthily and to spend less money. College kids like. Also, I also heard that in a lot of Asian cities, like parts of Vietnam, parts of Japan, parts of China, a lot of times there's so much good, healthy, very, very cheap food that a lot of apartment buildings don't even have kitchens in them really, because people are so commonly will eat like noodle stalls and soup stalls and like that down at the street level. That's very cool. Makes me want to visit those places. Go to like Hong Kong or something. Okay, so this guy's coming from here. I have to race him home. Does he see me? If I go this way and go along the coast, I can avoid him. Yeah. I think people can. I agree with you. I'm sure there's different ways to be able to do it. Some people having hot plates or things like that, but probably you can get very, very quick and very convenient, healthy food at street levels. If your city has a culture of eating out. In North America, people mostly just eat out to have bad food. You know what I mean? Like to go for your indulgent bad mood, you're like bad meal, your like wings or your burgers or big heavy things like that. That's not true. There's so many restaurants. Like you can't make a generalization like that. But it's not necessarily easy to find a sustainable way of eating out in North America. That's like what home cooking is supposed to be. For once I avoided the Kraken. That never happens. Yeah. Yeah, fast food has like infected every culture on the planet. Things in like extra hydrogenated vegetable oils, so bad for you. Mostly if I'm not living in a city, like right now I'm living in a fairly rural area. Truly, I mostly just Compared to living in Toronto and Vancouver, which are very multicultural cities, even like on a global scale, they're very multicultural. I really just mostly miss Asian food. No, I've never heard of geranium. Yeah, if I'm like living too far away from a big city, not being able to get like good Japanese, Korean, Thai food, the kind of stuff that I'm not very experienced in making at home, that's the things I really miss. Korean barbecue, sushi. Oh, it's hard to do without that. Yeah. Bad luck. It's always great having a restaurant of those kind of things near you. They tend to be lighter food. Yeah. Was no one eating it? Is that why it closed? Domino's is very greasy. It always has been. Yeah. I've been noticing that in when it comes to Starbucks. Starbucks like originally was like the first place that people went to for coffee all the time. But if you live in like a nice city, it's usually North America, you can notice that there's more and more coffee shops that are like independent, good quality places. A lot more of that. Okay, so 5 black metal, 10 Yggdrasil wood. Do I have 5 black metal currently? No, I don't. I need to put 5 of this. Get some wood for coal. 10. Can't argue with pizza, man. Universally loved. Okay, so the second thing was the mortar and pestle. 8 black marble, 6 fine wood, 4 core wood. Very easy. Okay, 6 that, 4 of that, and then 8 marble, did I say? Is that what I said? Nice. Why do you need so much room? What's the problem here? Oh, it was too far away, I guess. Okay. Uncooked honey glazed chicken, uncooked stuffed mushroom, uncooked mist hair supreme, mushroom omelet, salad. Who wants salad? Gross. Yeah. I get chicken and mushrooms now? Getting real classy over here. Alright, let's take a look what we got. Yeah, I bet they are. Okay, let's see the new stuff. 1 chicken meat, 3 honey, 2 Jotun puffs. Blood clot, turnip, and mage cat. Back to turnips, interesting. Okay, let's go from the bottom, and then salad, Jotun puffs, onion, and cloudberries. Okay, good, so we get back into some of the stuff. Mushroom omelet, egg and Jotun puffs. Mist hair supreme, hair meat, Jotun puffs, carrot. This is a lot of different stuff. Uncooked meat platter. Ooh boy, look at that. That's got to be the king of protein right there. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's make one of everything. Uncooked honey glazed chicken. Chicken meat, honey, Jotun puffs. Oh, I don't know if I have any idea one. Honey, Jotun puffs. Where's my honey at? Gotta get some more. I think I used it for a healing potion. Yeah. Well, I have a lot of chicken, so you're in luck. And I'm in luck. Time to take out all these onions, start working on them again. How are the bees doing? So here's something weird. So these bees are happy. These bees need more open space. But they have the exact same situation. Isn't that weird? And then these bees also need more open space. So why is that? It doesn't matter. The bees seem fine. Like they're still making honey. Weird. These bees are happy. So 4 of the 6 beehives are happy. Weird, huh? Something about those two. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so what was it? Honey, chicken meat, and Jotun puffs? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, uncooked honey glazed chicken. Ready for the oven. Oh, so delicious. Okay, what's the next thing? Uncooked stuffed shroom. Mage cap, blood clot. Turnip. Blood clot. So gross. This is also uncooked. You have to cook everything now. That's so interesting. That's so great. The oven's fun. Okay, what's next? I'm so happy. You're right. You should be excited for me. This is great. Uncooked meat platter. Seeker meat, lox meat, hare meat. I accidentally cooked a bunch of my lox meat, so I think I have to get some more. All right, time to slaughter some lox. Sorry, fellas. Time to take them out. The funny thing is my knives are so weak that it takes me 3 strikes to kill one of these lox. I've never seen that before. Normally it one-shot the piggies. Sorry, bud. Sorry. It's a hard life, I know. There's Tanky and Spanky, they can live. Stab, stab, stab. He's over here. I moved these guys into here because a random Grey Dwarf Shaman came in. And so when the Grey Dwarf Shaman came up to the wooden fence to kill the lox just destroyed the entire fence when they killed the Shaman. So he's still in here. I haven't got him a buddy. I kind of feel bad for this wolf. He needs friends. I'll do that tonight. I'll get him back. I'll get him back in the picture. Poor guy. It's really gross that I'm eating bug meat, by the way. I'm not happy about that at all. I'm not happy with the bug meat. Inventory full. Yeah, that's fair. I'm so happy I have new food items because I was really running short of the old stuff. Fish and serpent meat, and I needed red mushrooms and all this bullshit that I don't have anymore. Uncooked mist hare supreme. Hare meat, Jotun puffs, carrots. I definitely have carrots. Am I still full? Yeah. Okay, so the problem is this stupid stone. What are any carrots? Alright, I'm gonna do, so the other thing I'm gonna do tonight is, what's happening here? Okay, I'll put the fish taco away. I'll do a re-up of the all the little meals I have going on here. Okay, what else is there? I have the lox meat. I took their food? Oh no. They're gonna starve to death. The chickens haven't eaten in like a week either. Chickens are too much work. They're just too much effort. I'll get into that today. I'll have a big food party tonight. Okay, what's next? Uncooked. So mushroom omelet is the last thing. 3 eggs. Do I even have 3 eggs? And then salad. Onions and cloudberries. That's a weird salad. Is salad the most carbs? Oh my god. I'm just constantly doing this. Okay, seeker meat goes away. Rabbit meat goes away. Lox meat goes away. Hopefully I won't need those. I think I still need the mushroom omelet. Okay, salad times 3. Let's go. 80 stamina. Holy shit. And then the last thing is the mushroom omelet. 3 eggs. Do I have 3 eggs? Let's find out. Yeah, but the chickens are like... I agree with what you're saying, but it was a different kind of work. This is like... I don't know if you ever played Stardew Valley, but like when you go to a place and have to do the same little fucking little thing once a day, ugh, it feels like such a waste of time. Okay, so these chickens are all hungry. They're all tame. I don't see any eggs anywhere. Any of you fuckers got eggs? Are you hiding any? No. So I gotta feed him. God, so much effort. I'll give him some dandelions. So I can't do the egg. I can't do the egg dish, but the rest is fine. Eat the dandelions, you fat fucks. I should actually kill a couple. Oh, you guys want some too? Tough luck. You're dead. Alright, it's good for now. They're so hungry, look at them go. 6. Unstuffed mushroom. Okay. Honey glazed chicken. Mist hair supreme. Meat platter. Salad. It's 4. Oh, you're right. And then mushroom omelet. Stuffed shroom. Did I make one? Yeah. Okay, stuffed shroom. That's the last one. Chicken, hair, stuffed shroom, salad, meat platter, and then the egg is the 6th one. Yeah. Mushroom omelet is the 6th one. I think that's it. All right. Can I put everything back? Meat's back. Oh, everything's full. Jesus Christ, I'm under fucking siege here. Okay, I'm gonna finish that deer stack and give that to the wolfie. I might just start making a bunch more black metal chests to put in the top half. Everything's getting crammed because it's got old ingredients and new ingredients in it. Let's get it more difficult. Feathers going here. Turnips. I'm glad that we're using turnips again. That's nice. So that's everything except the mushrooms. And the blood clots go back here. So now go get one more wood and cook up some goodies. Yeah. Everything I have is really perfectly organized now. And the problem is if you do the big chests, you can only do 5 big chests as opposed to 6. So they kind of have to be new categories. So I just haven't got around to doing that kind of organization. I'll do it later. There are 4 things in there. Look at that. 26 health, 80 stamina. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. Yeah. I'm waiting for the sizzle. Oh, those mushrooms look good. Yeah, really cheap ingredients on the salad. Oh, look at the oven go. No more bread dough. That's how we learned stuff. We started on bread dough. Oh yeah, meat platter. That's the meat platter cooked first. That makes no sense. Oh, they all cook at the same time. Never mind. All right, let's take a look. Yeah. 25 health, 12 stamina, 75 magic. Eater. Mist Hair Supreme, 85 health, 28 stamina, 5 HP per tick. And the chicken, 80 health, 26 stamina. Yeah, so the chicken is slightly worse. So the chicken is to get you ready for using these kind of things later, because this is actually from the Mistlands. And then look at this. This will be huge. 80, 26. So the Mist Hair is actually the best item. Interesting. Because this is Locksmeat. Slightly longer duration on this. Interesting. This is the best one. That's insane. So yeah, I knew I should be. I gotta make sure I keep eating those rabbits. Nice. That's really cool. Okay, so now I gotta smelt the black metal, and then I'm good to go. So I'll sleep and then do that in the morning, and then I'll call it for the day. And then I'll do some more stuff tonight, but I don't think I'll stream it. Actually, I thought I was going to do more stuff tonight because I was going to need to get food that's like Plains level food. But now I don't really need to do that. I'm too scared to just throw this on the ground. You never know what might happen. So salad, mist hair, and then if you use magic, then you use the stuffed mushroom as well. I haven't seen any ability to use magic yet. The first time I ate one of the mushrooms, the little fucking crow came up. He's like, "Hey, yeah, try to find some ways to use some magic. It's very powerful." And I was like, "Can you stop teasing me? Like, I don't know how to use magic." So rude. Oh yeah, I know. Hopefully I find most of them inside the Dverger home. Dverger. 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 Dv. Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be good. I really actually, as I was saying before, I actually really like the Mistland so far. It feels like compared to the plains, it's so much more fun. It's annoying how much you have to jump up and down the rocks and stuff, but it's really full of stuff, and it really feels like epic and really special. I really like it. There's like interesting kind of mystical things everywhere. Great. 10 Yggdrasil wood. Hopefully I have 10, right? I have tons of it. Never mind. Yeah, I really like the zone so far. Very different from everything else, and it feels like it has a real story, you know what I mean? Like, it feels like there's like, with the Dverger there, it feels like there's people who live there, and like a history and like a feel to it. Really, really like it. Extract sap from mysterious branches. So where did I put this thing? So I guess you have to take this out one at a time and then bring it back, I suppose? I'll put it up here with the Wisp Fountain. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, so you have to bring this and a workbench to the Mistlands. right? So I can't. Hold on, I can't destroy this, and I can't just repair this and take it back up. I can. Okay, thank God. So I have to bring this to the root, is what you're saying, right? That's what this seems like. But I can't teleport it. So now I have to take the fucking boat back? Oh my God, that's so annoying. I brought this shit here to make it. I don't understand. What do you mean make more? I only have the one extractor right now. I think I have one more at my base. So up here at my base, I think I have So as far as I recall, I have another extractor at my base. I'm not really gonna. I wasn't planning on sailing. I brought this stuff back because I truthfully thought what was gonna happen is I'd make the sap extractor, then bring the thing with me or something. I hadn't figured it out. So this one has. I have another extractor here. So I don't have metal. So the fucking extractor's here, the metal's back there. This makes no sense. You have to like, well, it makes sense, but it's really fucking annoying. So like, this means I have to bring a blast furnace to this area to make black metal and use the extractor. So I have to sail back here and bring a ton of black metal with me. Yeah, or take the extractor with you on the boat. So either way, you have to do the sailing. Alright, well, that's whatever. It's cool, I guess. Okay, well, could be worse. So there's no reason... So there was no reason at all to take that sailing trip. I now have to do one to bring the black metal with me. All right, you live, you learn. Sheesh. So I still have to go. I would have still had to do a trip to bring the black metal. But otherwise, the trip I took to bring the extractor back was it seems to be ultimately pointless. But whatever. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that'll happen later, but I couldn't do that now currently. Copper scraps, black metal, doesn't matter. You're trying to be all mysterious here. I'm not having it. All right, so that is enough for now. I'm gonna now take my time making dinner, Put all this shit away. Alright, it was very fun to make the food. I'm very happy with that part of it. Where's the metal? Where's the marble go? Here? Okay, so make 2 more things of feathers. I haven't seen a thing yet for new arrows. I don't think. Is there a new arrow here that I missed? And I want to smelt a lot of black metal because I want to upgrade my pickaxe as well. Obsidian arrow, poison wood, ooze bomb. I never use the ooze bombs ever. They're kind of cool, I guess. All right, so now tonight I do a bunch of smelting. I'm low on wood again. Sheesh. So I need some wood. I need some charcoal. I gotta smelt a lot of. I have to smelt a lot of black iron to for my pickaxe. What's my pickaxe need to upgrade? 1 wood, 15 black metal. Oof, that's rough. Yeah, there's always the wood. So, wood, redo my farming, sail back to my base with my stuff from my extractor, and then we're in a pretty good shape. And then the sap, I'm very interested in. Maybe that should be something that'll lead me into what the magic does. So there's the extracting the sap, collecting as much black marble as I can, taking out those Dverger homes, and then maybe I'll find some other stuff after that. Yeah, core wood I'm actually pretty low on at this point too. I used a lot for building the house. Just generally speaking, I do like a wood run every couple of days. You kind of have to. Anyway, pal, thanks for the visit and thanks for the advice. I love the enthusiasm. And then, where's my game capture? Where's my display capture? Which screen does this cover? I really like this picture. This is like my rotating wallpaper. And like, this one kind of reminds me of Valheim a little bit. This is like the early morning or late afternoon light the game is. Yeah, I did see all the marble stuff. Cornices, plinths, arches, columns, blocks. There's an amazing amount of marble, and the marble looks really, really good too. So I'm excited for that because once I'm done, I can build the marble and make my castle into like marble and stone veins to kind of have like a color combination. If it's all marble, it's too much. If it's all stone, it's a little too bland. So I'm going to kind of mix the two and try to find some way to make like stripes of marble or whatever so that like it combines everything in a really good fashion. I probably won't make it entirely a black marble base, but I could do that. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, yeah, it's super fun. Hope you have a good night, pal.